Hey folks, I'm back, and I just finished watching Godzilla Singular Point for the first time. Better late than never, right? All 13 episodes, just done binge watching them. Holy crud. And here to share my thoughts. It's probably going to be another ramble of mine. Don't mind just smiling at the wall. It might be the star of the show here. But before I get into the series itself, I'll quickly make a summary of what I think of Toho's recent Godzilla projects, which came before Singular Point, kind of like what I did for my Godzilla vs. Kong reaction video. So, beginning with Godzilla Resurgence. Oh boy, how do I keep this? I could rant on that movie probably for over an hour. But to keep myself short, on the positive, if you twist a few facts, a few steps in the timeline or dates or so, you could claim Godzilla Resurgence would function as an Evangelion prologue or prequel. Just Evangelion sans Evangelion, and fine, you got me. I'm kind of also saying that because Hideaki Anno was involved with that movie, but knowing what the man is also capable of, it was sort of inevitable comparison. Negative, it feels like a distilled version of the 1954 movie without really the elements which made that movie a success, or so fondly remembered. That's a brief summary of that. And before I watched Singular Point today, I also revisited the Godzilla Polygon trilogy, which is not really the most popular entry. On neither sides of the Pacific. Few like it, mostly don't. Most of them don't, and I'm not really one of the rare case. I'm not really a rare case which would claim to say that it was great either. Revisiting it, holy crud, those three movies were boring as heck. The only good parts about them were Godzilla himself, and he barely was in them, not to mention he hardly moved. So, where does this put Godzilla Singular Point? One of the first Godzilla anime series, pretty much. I mean, if you separate it from the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla cartoon and Godzilla the series and Western animation, this is the first anime series featuring Godzilla. Okay, positives first. This has probably got some of the most fancy visual aesthetics Godzilla has gotten in a long time. From either side. Either side. Sorry, trying to. Okay, point is, it's not good to look at. It's great color scheme, cool monster designs, and an awesome soundtrack. But then again, I can pretty much say that for still Godzilla Resurgence and the Godzilla Polygon trilogy as well. Those are about the two main consistent things I can name up that all of Toho's current productions concerning Godzilla have had in common. Great music, and also some pretty cool visuals. However, that doesn't save these entries in the franchise from turning them great. Sorry, I'm not a fan. Singular Point is not the ultimate exception or beacon of hope, like some people like to twist it. Short summary, it's basically chitter chatter with fancy visuals of kaiju smashing up things. It's pretty much all I can add in a brief summary. I'm not gonna call myself an avid fan of it. This could have been definitely a lot better. who knows if we're ever going to get a season 2. I mean, that's what the ending hints at. That we might get one, so who knows if it'll improve or not. I'm apprehensive. We're not getting my hopes up too high. But again, I'm not saying the show was complete trash. Probably from the free entries, it's probably the best in visuals. I'm more of a guy who likes to look at things. The deep concepts this show tried to embrace just felt like pretentious jibber jabber to me. Then again, I'm not members of the smart audience the people behind this work tried to aim for, apparently, at least the impression. About physics, one yada yada back and forth. Oh boy, where do we continue? Okay. Let's see, keeping myself short without leaving too many awkward spaces. Again. Brief summary. Great visuals. Characters, I mean, the kaiju have a little bit more personality to them. First 3 episodes were probably the best. Or first 2. And the moments with Godzilla are alright. Again, this is another one of those shows where the Big G himself makes more of a cameo than really an actual appearance. He's, I'd say, slightly more active than he was in both Resurgence and the Polygon trilogy, but only barely. Who knows, maybe I might make a follow-up, but given how pathetic my performance here is, probably not. Okay, point is, I'm not that big of a fan of it. I know many people are, but I'm not. I don't really happen to agree. Again, cool monster designs, even Jet Jaguar's goofy rebuild with the Potbelly-esque design. But aside from that, new. Sorry. This show did not completely convince me that all hope was restored with Toho. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm still going to probably watch whatever they have to offer in the future, but I'm not going to be sure if I'm going to like it. I'm still going to say the MonsterVerse is probably so far has delivered the best Godzilla action we've had in recent years. And yeah, I know the MonsterVerse has flaws. Everyone's gonna say that. Even I acknowledge them. They're not perfect, those movies, but good lord, they at least have more entertaining values than a collection of movies in a series that just think highbrow jibber jabber makes for good kaiju content. So before I repeat myself too much, I'll be signing out now, apologizing for my pathetic voice acting performance and calling it a night. So long, folks, for whatever the hell I have to offer next.